Hello and welcome back to Influencer Island. So we are on episode 5 today. Well, what to say? We had the recoupling and I'd say a bit of drama, but not really. Just with a slight falling out and it would be disrespectful, but then people did what they wanted. Any first thoughts or impressions of this episode?
Well, this is the first episode. I thought something interesting happened.
Yeah, at last.
Yeah,
I'm starting to understand because I don't know, I just forget easily. I'm starting to understand why a lot of people don't watch from the start of a season. They just wait till they hear about the show and tune in after like a few weeks. What's going on?
yeah, I don't know where to start, what is the right way to, but it's just one of those things. It has come 5 episodes, and finally we have some kind of conflict and drama.
Yep. So we obviously had the first recoupling for this episode, and Samraj and Ellie were saved again.
I knew Samras was saved. There is no way Priya is going to dump Samras. Imagine entirety of Priya's family being ostracized by entire British Indian community.
You really think that would have happened? Seriously.
Definitely. There is not a question about that. Like everywhere they would go, this would be the main topic. Like it would be like, see how Priya hates India.
Well, that must be the Greek side of her or something like that. I think she's half Greek.
It does, yeah. It makes it even worse. Like,
It gives like the other side of the family to blame, I guess.
yeah, it would be. I don't know whoever is father, or if the father is Indian or the mother. A big issue between those families. It would be
Yeah.
like putting down one family. I didn't think that would happen. On the other hand, uh, it's
Ellie and Cavan?
Cavan kind of pushed Delhi for a kiss, and Delhi kissed.
Yeah.
Made me wonder like if he's gonna dump her off, but Kavan was actually yeah, I had a bit of doubt, but he finally picked Delhi, which is wonderful.
Why did the kiss make you think Cavan was maybe gonna like not choose her at the recoupling?
Because his brother did the same.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know, maybe we'll see some subtle difference between the brothers as the show goes on. Who knows?
Yeah, it might be, but Cavan looks up to Aiden.
Yeah.
Maybe he might be a decent guy in a way. See, he picked Delhi, so they were there. Other than that, the Jasmine doesn't want Lorenzo, but had to pick Lorenzo because there is no one there.
Yeah.
Mika picked George because Mika got the first chance. If it was Robin's first chance, Robin would have picked George,
Yeah.
and Robin was really pissed. And Angelista picked Topi. I seem to forget that they are in the.
In the show. Every day we forget who's in the show.
And then Lola picked Sean. I keep forgetting that they're in the show too.
Yeah.
It's too many people. And then Robin, see who she has to settle with.
Yeah, she's with Sam. And to be fair, she's raging. She looks like she's really upset about it that she's not been able to recouple with George, but she's being a good sport about it and trying to be really positive towards Sam and just be like, do you know what? It's fine. We got on really well. It's fine. Like
Who?
Robin,
Oh, she was raising. There
she
is
she was
she
being a really
had
good sport.
tears. Like she did not show it, but she is wiping tears
Yeah.
off her eyes. And then when she was walking away because she was so upset, George followed him. The problem is George made such a huge gesture, whether he dislikes Samaraj or he likes Mika so much that he had to dump Samaraj.
Right.
You understand, from Mika's side it looks like he is really interested because he dumped Mika's only other interest,
Yeah.
and now they went up, and Robin is like, kiss me or not. She pushed on it, but I understand where she is coming from. She wants to know whether George is for her or not,
Yeah.
and the only way is if he kissed her.
Yeah, I get that. I just think like if you're gonna take a stand on something and say it's disrespectful, well, you can't think it's that disrespectful if you turn around and you do it anyway. Like George sitting there, like, no, no, like, I'll just like hook my little finger on yours instead of giving you a kiss because it would be disrespectful to kiss you 2 seconds after I just got coupled up with Micah. And then, oh, well, his resolve didn't hold up very long. I'll just keep it brief and say that. He soon gave in. And then when he's telling his side, oh, yeah, well, she wanted it. Well, clearly you both did.
This is what happens when you try to play two girls at the same time. It's his, I mean, when people try to do that, they're going to get fucked by one girl or the other girl.
Yeah,
That's the only thing. Robin did what had to do, and he couldn't stand up for himself.
yeah.
He's a weak man.
He is a weak man, and he's just not very good at talking his way out of situations either.
He's not.
I wonder if that's partly why he so often just sits back and says nothing and gives very minimal eye contact. Did you notice he's does that quite often?
I didn't notice that, but yeah, Mika was kind of pissed because Mika picked him and gave him a speech, and he went upstairs and kissed Robin. It's almost like he tried to he tried to tell his side, but the problem is who is gonna believe?
Well, yeah, and also again, he's just not very good at putting his side across and just talking, to be honest.
Yeah, he's not good with that. And then I don't understand Aiden. Like, I don't know if he ever been in a relationship or he understands the concept of relationship.
Possibly.
Yeah, he was smooching Ellie, and
Mhm.
then yeah, he got on with Yasmin when Ellie was dumped. They were kissing off and on, upstairs, downstairs,
Yeah.
everywhere. And what happened? And when she comes back, what he says is, "We have unfinished."
Yeah.
And it's like Ellie doesn't know that this kissing and snuggling and everything happened,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Do we have one?" She was thinking that until Robin comes and tells everything. Do you
Yeah.
remember yesterday when Robin said to Yasmin like, "Is it's a bit weird or something?"
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's what. Now Robin has told everything that happened the previous day, and now Mika, now Ellie is really upset. Ellie went to Yasmin and gave it on.
Yeah.
She'd not even get the and like, you did what you did. I know what you did. You do what you want to do, but yeah, you
Yeah.
should have told me at
Yeah.
least.
But just don't lie about it. Don't hide it.
Yeah, I mean, she played her HR tricks, and she could
Who?
not.
Who played HRX?
Yasmin,
With what?
with only telling a little, with blaming the situation, with doing
Oh,
this and that. Have you understood? Like, yesterday Lee was so fun and all.
yeah. Can I just ask for less HR bashing, please?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying
Yeah, I know.
those
I
are the
know.
regular HR tricks, aren't they? You line up three candidates and then
Oh, let's not go there. But yeah, I think I agree with you. Like Ellie handled that pretty well. She's doesn't pull any punches. She's no bullshit, but she wasn't nasty about it or mean or anything like that. She just this is the situation. I wish you'd have told me. Whatever. Move on.
yeah, and you know what made me fun? What made me laugh at the end?
What?
Okay, Ellie gave it to Yasmin.
Mm-hmm.
Yasmin was upset. She came to makeup room and she tried to spin it around. That's what every woman on Love Island seems to do. I don't know what it is. And Aiden comes and says, if she's saying all this and if she's getting upset by everything, I think there is unfinished business.
Oh,
He's so full of himself.
I just maybe he just doesn't know what he wants.
I don't think it's about knowing what he wants. It's about candy after candy. I don't
Yeah.
think he's at a state where he wants to settle in a relationship. He just wants to have fun
Yeah.
after fun after fun. That's about it.
Yeah, definitely.
If he was respectful to Ellie after she comes back, you could have thought like, oh, maybe he doesn't know what he wants, or it's just candy after candy after candy. It's like he's like a gluttonous. pig inside.
Right. Well, yeah, because he was quite happy with Ellie and then also talking with other people. And then Yasmin comes in and he's happy, still talking with Ellie and seeing Ellie and then talking with Yasmin as well. But then as soon as Ellie's gone, it didn't seem to bother him really at all. He was very quick to move on. And then as soon as she's back, he's like, "Oh, my brother's here." And the focus for him seemed to be like, wait, like I get to do this experience with my brother. Bit
Yeah,
weird that he's been on a date with the girl that I was seeing, but never mind. We move on. But when Aiden actually saw Cavan spending time with Ellie, he didn't look particularly happy. He didn't look pissed off, but it
he
was almost
wasn't.
like the reality of it was starting to sink in.
Yeah, he wasn't happy.
Yeah,
Yasmin wasn't happy with Ellie coming back, and when Kevin picked Ellie, he wasn't happy.
yeah,
It's all made so dirty for them, and yeah, Kevin picked Ellie because he didn't want to be looked as bad. Like you
yeah, for sending
understand?
her home.
Yeah,
And also, who would he have picked instead?
Jasmine. He had
Yeah,
he had a discussion with
yeah,
Jasmine. Like they talked a bit and they just say what it's yeah. I mean, in Love Island they say personality. You rarely see any personality, and then when they say you having good chat, all it is 4 or 5 flighty lines with smooth accents.
yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not exactly an intellectual, but most of the chat that they have kind of mind numbing if you listen to it every single day, all day.
I want to see the IQ scores of the people. Just, I'm not saying they are dumb. I just want to see their IQ scores.
Curiosity, yeah,
I'm just curious because, yeah, rarely anything happens. It's almost like, I'm sure there might be some smart people there, but most of the time, what we see is same 4 lines said in 40 ways.
yeah,
To It's like permutations and combinations. It's one boy saying the same thing to one girl and another and another.
yeah,
Yeah, there isn't much that actually happens.
yeah. No, I agree. I do. And then part of that conversation, I think it was Ellie and Aiden, where they were trying to say she was trying to figure out, what on earth is going on. You did say there was unfinished business. Now you're saying there isn't. Like, remember what it is you say. Like, where's your head at? And then he was like, oh, I don't know, like muttered something that was kind of related, kind of not. I'm like, well, where's your head at? Just to be like, distraction technique, I'll turn it around on you because I haven't got a way of talking my way out of this.
Yeah, there is nothing.
And again, it's just saying he's just taking the same line that everybody else uses because they don't really have any real chat.
Yeah, he doesn't.
No.
He just doesn't know. He doesn't remember what he said, or he he can act dumb by saying that he doesn't remember, or
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Yeah, it's Love Island. He got an opportunity. He will come here, have fun with some girls. I know they have sex. They don't on camera after
Yeah.
a few seasons, but they have sex. They are on TV and they will have some following when they come out. Brand deals and some interviews, podcasts, and everything.
Yeah.
That's about it. Like, it should be Influencer Island, Love Island. There are two things I'm like in Love Island and Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
Church should, yeah, church should go and file a petition because you cannot make fun of love or marriage.
Well, it's not about marriage.
No, I mean,
And
real. I'm talking about Married at First Sight.
right. Well, I think I get what you mean. I don't know. They probably get away with it regardless of who you want to get involved because it's an experiment that's been running for like a decade at least.
Yeah,
But it's
it
an
cannot
experiment.
see, they cannot go away with that because an experiment should have results, and when the results are not working, they would change format or they would give up away and try something. It's not an experiment if
Yeah.
it's a ratings thing. Like, that's
It's entertainment, isn't it? That's
it
that's
is
the long and short of
entertainment.
it.
That's what I'm talking about. It is an entertainment. I mean, you cannot use like racial words or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but why can you use something like a religious connotation, like religious words?
What's a religious word that you're talking about?
Love.
Love isn't religious. Find me the evidence. Prove it. How is love a religious word?
Christianity is all about love.
Okay. That doesn't mean love, the word itself, is a religious word.
It doesn't matter. That's the only
That's
correction that is needed.
okay. Well, I don't have anything to say about any of that, to be honest. I'm sorry.
I mean, the amount of things people are getting outraged by,
Oh,
I could make a very good thing that love is a Christian word or a Christian value. Very strong
well,
Christian value.
if
Love
you're
is.
gonna go down that avenue, let's create another solo podcast just for you. We call it like Outrage Island or something. Because I know I could just happily like I don't know, I don't even need to set you up for it. Just watch you go. An hour and a half long podcast episodes. I don't know. You could probably rival Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it's not about rivaling, but I don't know. Church should just file a petition against Love Island and Married
Yeah.
because neither of them are those. You cannot make.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Like, did we miss anything else?
Not that I can think
Priya,
of.
Priya is. I don't know what Priya is seeing in Lorenzo.
What she's what?
What she sees in Lorenzo.
I don't know. But have you taken just a hard look at both Lorenzo and Samraj's faces and like their bone structure and their general face shape? Because there are several similarities. Yes, they're different, but there are several similarities. And I think she maybe just goes, one, two, slightly different versions of the same person.
Are you saying that? Are you implying that they're look maxing?
I don't know about looks maxing. I don't know enough about that to be able to comment, to be honest. But in terms of their face shapes and everything, they're not too dissimilar. They're both very tall. They're both slim, but I don't know, a bit muscular, fairly muscular. I don't know how you describe
I
it.
mean,
And they both, I mean, most of the guys have got some kind of interest in what they're wearing, but Lorenzo and Samraj both seem to be particularly particular about what it is they wear and how they wear, their outfits and stuff. And I think she pretty much just she maybe sees them as interchangeable.
I don't know, but no, the chat she has with Samraj is a decent chat. Maybe there might be some hints of flirting here and there,
Mm.
but she's grafting hard with Lorenz.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
is. I thought it was good that she was like, do you know what? I've told you now that I'm interested in you, but you have to put in some effort. Like, for fuck's sake, make an effort, man. And he was like, oh, really? As if it hadn't occurred to him, like, that you might have to do something at some point.
yeah.
Like,
I I don't know about that, but Lorenzo is a
yeah.
very the prettiest of them all. Like he would be the equivalent of Disney princess.
Eric from The Little Mermaid springs to mind. Very similar aesthetic.
I don't know who it is, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, and she's grafting really hard for him, and he's like, yeah, I don't know how he is there and there. I'd say, but
I was just showing a picture of Eric from The Little Mermaid.
yeah, there and there, I wouldn't say he looks similar, but yeah, both are pretty boys, and Priya likes a pretty boy.
Clearly, yeah.
And she's reverse flirting him like it's different and she knows how to do it. Like when Robin does it, it looks like I don't know, throwing a bag of sand. Or
Wait. What is reverse flirting?
when a woman flirts with you, like when a woman is grafting.
What, you call that reverse flirting?
Yeah,
Not just flirting.
no,
Alright.
woman flirting is laughing at man's jokes or finding whatever man says.
Alright. I've never heard of reverse flirting before, so.
I might have invented that term, but yeah, she's like reverse flirting, like she's laying it so smooth. I have never seen a woman does it so well.
And Robin, when she does it, what? It's like really bad. How?
It's like throwing pebbles on your concrete. She did it with Sean.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. It's there is no smoothness to it. Like yeah, there is no smoothness to it. And Priya, I'll give her for that. She does really well. Like Lorenzo, he doesn't understand, like, he's not sure that, yeah, he doesn't know how to take it.
Yeah.
He's a bit flustered. I actually want to see them together, just for laughs.
I do think he's not quite with it. He doesn't really get it, does Lorenzo? Like I don't know, part of me wonders if in his dating life, like he's talked about using charisma and all this and being in the villa, you can't be like that, you have to be more laid back. But I wonder if in the past he's relied just on his good looks to be like, I'm Lorenzo. And like this charisma doesn't really need to have been used that hard. He's not really going to have to have worked very hard. He's probably had people like approaching him and maybe falling at his feet a little bit. So
Yeah,
being told, listen, mate, you're going to have to graft, and having someone grafting to him that's not just fawning over him, he does seem a bit unfamiliar with it. Not uncomfortable, but almost like it's a bit unfamiliar.
I mean, yeah, I don't think, like, if you are a millionaire, why would you at cheap jobs get experience and all?
Yeah.
That's the point. What's the point of him learning to already looks like that?
Yeah, I know, but like he knew he would be expected to graft in Love Island.
And
And
he tried.
yeah, and he knew that people would probably be grafting with him, like for him. So yeah, I just don't get how he seems so confused by what's going on around him.
It's just that grafting is just not like a 3 day course or a 1 week course. It takes a long time to understand the concept and dynamics. And the first day he tried, he used a word he never heard of, and it
Oh
turned out
yeah.
to be promiscuous.
Yeah, I'd forgotten a bit about
And
that.
then he called her a sassy bitch. I think if it was an outside thing, he would get away with both of those things.
Well,
He is
possibly, or
so
it could
creative,
have
I
gone the
would.
other way if he called people that, like, I don't know, out on the street or in a bar or something. The person might have been like really offended immediately, and he could have ended up wearing a drink or something. Like, some people would not
No,
put up with it.
you don't understand the concept of pretty privilege, especially being a man with a pretty privilege.
Okay.
Yeah, you are talking about. Yeah, I don't think most of the women that actually meet him or try to get to him already fawn over him.
Yeah,
It's not like he has to go and talk. He has to just go to a bar and 10, 20 girls talking to him.
I guess. I don't know. He just inexperienced is maybe how it comes across, or just unbothered. And I know that neither of those are likely case.
I think he'll be bothered after coming to the villa. I mean, he must have seen something about him because when the first couple of days, his demeanor as if like everyone should fall at his feet,
Yeah.
the cockiness and everything, and now it's gone. So he will come. He'll come to earth, like he'll come to his senses, and he might be the way he's acting now.
Mhm.
It feels like he might have already realized while he is a king in his own town,
It ain't
in
the
a
same way
city,
here.
or like in a bigger place, he's nobody.
Yeah. Well, I kind of hope we get to see him in his element at some point. Just, in the villa, like, be himself, like, without worrying about the cameras and everything. Because I'm not saying that he's focused on the cameras, but maybe it's the fact that it's new environment is making him hold back. So it would be nice to see him relax into it and be more of himself in the way that he claims he normally would be. So that would be interesting.
Maybe, I mean, we'll have to see what he'll be like. But
Yeah.
right now, all we see is still drama around Ellie and Aiden and a bit around Robin. Other than that, eh,
Yeah.
I think they need to kick some people out.
Definitely. I don't think they have enough beds right now, and I know that's a common thing in Love Island. But and if the falling out between like Micah and George or anyone else was to continue or get worse, then we'll start having spaces in beds, or we'll have even less beds because people won't want to share anymore.
We will not, I mean, they can sleep on sunbeds like
Yeah.
some of the seasons. I don't know the last few seasons, last couple of seasons, I haven't seen anybody sleep on sunbed.
No. Was it last season? Or All Stars, where there was a couple of times someone slept on the sofa. I vaguely remember that might
I
have
don't know, I
happened,
don't
but
remember that, but with
anyway,
that, let's end the show.
yep, we'll see you next time on Sunday. Bye.
Yeah.